Hey everyone, Lens and Oz here and welcome back to TNP Limitless. All my sounds have restarted. I'm not sure why, there's something weird going on. I've just done an update and it seems like um, all of my things I had actually muted are back. So do that. What else have we got here? We've got still getting noises. It's all part of the fun, right? Right, cool. So just log back in. I'm having a few little power issues with the refined storage system. The two windmills up on top weren't quite enough, so I put some recipes in for these Solar Flux Reborn solar panels. Now we have wind. I mean wind. Shush. What if I type in solar? Do they have a noise as well? No, cool. So these guys are just generating 32 FE a tick and filling up, and it'll be a bit of a battery for overnight. So these are now, as I said, auto-craftable, and I've added a few other bits and pieces that are auto-craftable as well. We're slowly working through getting rid of all these crates up here. This is fine, and the rest is going, I don't know, somewhere. Discs probably. Discs are getting full. Fluid storage is okay, but okay, so all those discs are now full. It'll start pushing into this one here. Yeah, there you go. You can see it's going. It can hold 16,000 items. So that's cool. I've just been playing around a little bit with the setup for power, and I'm just working through what I can do here. Let's get rid of this cable too, and setting up a little spot over here where I'm going to do my usual XNet automation of power. So I will, I don't know, I've done this a few times now. I don't actually have any power running to this yet. I was just going to pop an LV on there, or I might, I'm going to pop a solar on top. Let's make another solar panel. These ones are good because I'm going to need a bit of power, at least until I can get some more of the power stuff up and running. So let's just grab these and I'll head up through the roof, because knowing my luck, I'll miss where I need to hit and it'll go somewhere weird and then it'll annoy me. So let's pop these up here for the moment. Hopefully that connects to those cables. It does. These things should be getting power now, I assume, or this first maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll need a few more than those couple of solar panels, but we'll see what happens. But once we get into power a bit more and start working through, maybe I can connect that guy. Maybe I can bring a cable up and around. I don't know, these are just basic energy cables. What do they hold? I've got to use them all at the moment. Basic. 2K to 2000 FE a tick, as opposed to these things which do 3.2. So they're not quite as good, but yeah, I don't want to, I'm wasting it anyway. I'm not sure. I'll run some cables probably and pop it up the back here. Again, I don't want anything too messy. I do want to set up, probably the reactor will sit down here, I think, or maybe underneath this area. Just trying to make things neat and tidy. Quarry's doing a good job at the moment. Went out there before. Where are we? Hello? We don't do that. I want to know where I am. Yeah, cool. So we went out there before. The quarry's all the way out here now. It was into this chunk, which is nice. So again, it's going to be doing this whole area here all the way out. Eventually, going from here somewhere. We're looking at something like this size. It'll get there very, very slowly, obviously. The system's still working, still doing its thing, making glass, sand, etc. I am obviously using glass when I do the solar panels, but yep. So as for the things I've added a bunch of the power patterns, and I've accidentally put these to be use exact mode, so I've gone to turn that off now. So, you know, if I put this back in here and then resave it, it won't use anything special. It won't say uses exact anymore in the blue text, which can be a pain. So I'll go through and I'll swap them out as needed. But yeah, definitely wanted to get into some more of the power stuff. I want to get up to reactors, at least basic reactors. But then I'm looking at this going, I've only got 200 uraninite. Now these things can be charged up with this, and it gives you 2. So by all means, I'm not sure how much power it uses, but that's our ore doubling mechanic for uraninite. So I could, I guess, potentially do that in here. Pick one of these. Which one's this? That's the far one. So I want this bottom one. We can do a real basic item, create an item. So don't worry about that. This one, yep, cool. So we're going to do an insert here. Insert. And we're going to need an I'm going to do an extract out of that one anyway. Create. This will have an extract out of everything eventually, and they'll filter them. So create extract from here. Let's grab a piece of uraninite, or raw uraninite. And see, look at that. It's just popping whatever it feels like in there, right? So I want raw uraninite, thanks. Ugh, low. And I want it to only ever 1. And then we take this and we're going to make this so that it extracts. Cool. And then this will be insert. And then I just need to give it a draw, I guess. There we go. And that's going to slowly, and again, using power, very slowly tick through using using power to make things. 2,000 it uses. It's a lot of power. Yeah, it's going to need a lot more solar panels up there, right? And eventually it'll run out of power like that. Cool. Yeesh, ticks along, doesn't it? So just something basic, and again, I'll grab a few more solar panels, I think. Make me another. I'm out of redstone. I need my redstone. Red. I need to do a bit of a run, I think. What can we do with redstone? Can we generate redstone? Should I get into seeds maybe? Or redstone bees? We try and find a redstone bee or breed up to one. Chocolate mining bee and glowing. Gotta go to the nether for that. Redstone seeds, on the other hand, we can probably get here quicker. So let's look at getting the altar and pedestals and stuff from mystical agriculture, and then some prosperity seeds and some tertiary. Yep, cool. And we're going for this. So this should be doable. We'll need some red wool. Cool. So there's the pedestal. I'm going to need a bunch of them. Need one of these, and then I need, what, 7 more of them. 5, 6, 7. I need 1 more. Really? 1 more piece of red wool. And 1 more. Nice. There's the 8 and the infusion altar. All right, so now some prosperity seeds. Seed bases. I'm going to need some tertium, however you want that stuff. Going to need some essence, so we're going to need, goodness me, at least this guy. Them. This will give me 256 crafts worth. Green. Well, I need at least that'll be one. Should probably just go on for a stack, shouldn't I? Cool. Can I make? Where is that shard? Is that what it's called? Crystal. Okay, so I need the next level up crystal. Okay, so you come this. Okay, and then I potentially need to make a bunch of the next level. Oh, did it? Okay. Okay. That's the 4 to make the redstone seeds. Is that what it was? Yep. Okay, and then we need somewhere to actually set it up. So maybe I can set it up in botany pots for the moment. And then we'll work on getting the better farmland. I guess I need to do at least tertium farmland. So we need at least one more piece of that. Cool. So it was just there. Can I have one more? And then I need dirt and a hoe. Do I have any of them lying around? Doesn't look like it. Any hoes in here? Otherwise, I'll make a timber one. May as well have left that in there. That, and that. We get the tertium farmland. Cool. I need a botany pot. So I'm going to need a bunch of terracotta. It's just more. Do I have any terracotta? Got grey terracotta. Can I use that for the botany pot? Grey terracotta botany pot. There's grey concrete. Really? It needs concrete? Well, that's not real nice. Normally terracotta, and then all of a sudden it turns into concrete. I want to do it in white. That's white terracotta. Get down to grey. Becomes grey concrete. Work that out, everyone. Anyway, let's see what we can make this out of. We need some soap. Can I make soap? Just need a bucket of water. Do that. Bucket. Lava bucket. I've got some buckets on me. Got a bucket of water. I don't know how many of this is going to need to be done, but I may as well grab 3, I guess. Probably going to need 5 all up, right? So, oh, that gives me 6 soap. I want another one. Okay, so if I get... Okay. It's something, right? It's something. Botany. So I wouldn't mind straight into a hopper one. Nice. All right, let's go and set this stuff up. Been a little while since I've set up infusion altars, etc. But what I'll also do is potentially hook into that pipe that we've got running under the ground here. Maybe. Maybe. It's either that or I'm doing this upstairs. I need a decent area to put this down. Let's do this. I think it's... Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a lovely bonus by this mod developer. Well done, sir. Sir or ma'am. Perfect. Gives you that nice little look at what you need. So I need you, and I need these 4. I'm going to need to go and grab 4 redstone. And I'm going to need a button, I think, because you've got to activate redstone. Cool. Well, let's grab a button. Do I have any? That'll do. Should do the trick. Post there, look out. Cool. Redstone, redstone. Hey. Here we go. Redstone seeds. I don't think it triggered for that because I probably haven't done the order I should do it in. But let's grab our botany. Hopper botany pot. And what I might actually do is grab another compacting drawer and we'll drop it straight into one of them. So compacting. Low compacting. I'll make that. Just needs a drawer, right? Just needs a drawer. Warped, framed. Test. Really? Raw. Dark oak. Blue. Compacting. All right, so we grab this. I mean, honestly, probably better with a normal botany pot. That's cool. Let's pop him here. I think to stand on would be good. Vanisite. Because of these drawers here, I could just grab some cobble. All right, if I put this drawer here, and then we'll open it up and we'll put the tertium farmland and the redstone seeds in. They're growing. It's slow, but it's doing it. Slow, but it's doing it. So then I need to grab all this redstone and any other redstone I have. I'm down to 8. That's it. Literally all the redstone we have. Oop, cool. Let's grab our card. Locking and linking. So we'll lock the drawer. We'll link the drawer to the system, and then we'll be able to see that redstone, and then very, very slowly we'll get more redstone. I will speed this up at some point. We'll make a farm, but for now, to get a little bit of extra redstone, this will trigger through, I assume. I'm also thinking we're going to end up with maybe some other seeds. I'm not sure, but need some sort of like growth. What else do we have? Growth, lily pad of fertility, growth powder from roots. I don't know if any of these other things will place below farmland, sprinkler like growth. Interesting. Terra glass. Dry peat bog and biomass. Wow, that's like all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff, but this reactive to sunlight promotes crop growth. I don't know if it works on these, but making your own greenhouse out of it. It's a good little thing. Are you going to be able to do your thing? Power hopper pot. Still growing. There it goes. Okay, so we've got redstone essence. That's my bad. This ain't going to work, is it? The redstone essence is going to be required. We need to level up our... it's not going to work. It's a start, right? But redstone essence, we're going to need at least 8 of them, sorry, to get 12 redstone dust. So it's going to have to go through a system. Interesting. I mean, it's fine. I can put the botany pot down somewhere for the moment and just let it do its thing. And we'll just, let it go for now. And once we get the material we need, we'll be okay. All right, I wonder how this is going for power. It's got power. Are we out of uranium? More solars that I was making? Oh, I was out of redstone, wasn't I? Yeah, but if I go uranium... Oh no, it's still got a little bit of raw uraninite. Okay, so it's not in the draw system. There you go. I go raw, pick that up and put it down again. Yep, there you go. So it's something we need to get used to, making sure that everything is where it needs to be. See, this should drop down as well as it goes. Yeah, there it goes. It's going in here. Appetite we can put away. It's just around the whole... This setup is extracting from the drawers and only the drawers. So it will only pull anything in here, not anything in the drawer system. So that's something we will need to consider when we are moving forward. Why'd you go there? I've got it. Oh, that's full. We already have too much uraninite. Okay, so if I go uraninite. So uses of this is to make our reactors. All right, so this will give us some power. We can make uraninite seeds. Interesting. Supremium required though. But we can make at least a... We can make even... Let's try and make a basic reactor. I don't think I've got the redstone for it. All right, what I might do is I'm going to put a cut in, and I'm going to go get some redstone, and hopefully, find enough. And once I've got that, I'll be back. Alrighty, back, and I'm just doing some tweaks here to my mob farm because I'm going to need to set up a blaze in it as well. So I'm adding an extra width. Actually, you can only go 3, can't you? So I'm extra depth would be great. So we're not going to quite get the edge that side. So that's unfortunate, but it should push it down just far enough. Might have to put another fan just in that corner just to blow this distance down here, but this should push them towards the middle. I do need to sit in there and just get that one extra. It's not quite right, is it? Obviously my room, I was just going off the room that I was given, so ideally, it's not fantastic, but maybe if I move it over this way one and block off this whole side or something, I'll tweak that, but this would enable me to now turn this on and things to happen. Again, these are all stuff that we can potentially run through the system and extract things out of. So what I'm hoping is that this now gets him close enough in here. And I do need to put some more upgrades here. I mean, looting's good. Let's just do app mob. We can do some... we could do sharpness, perhaps. Sharpness might be a good thing. Bunch of iron swords. Like I'm getting all these bits, and we can just run them through here, and hopefully salvage or just combine them back into being. And I don't know whether there's just a... I mean, like, we'll get stuff out of it. Maybe I do just push it into that thing. It's just a higher chance, I think, if you combine things together. Netherite emerald. Chest plate. That's interesting. Cool. And then, as I said, we'll just get a higher chance of drops. Does it need that out of there? I'm not sure why that's doing that. But we can get, materials, and netherite's going to come in handy. Anyway, yeah, so I went and got some more redstone dust, and I was having a look at what we can do in the way of power. And I think what I might do is, instead of using these solar panels, which put out whatever it is, 32, I'd like to make one of the power ones just to see how much better they are or worse. So power, let's just do this properly and go power. So solar panel, starter panel, we're going to need a few bits and pieces. So I probably need to make some recipes. Probably only the 2 levels, right? Which is still 60 a tick. And then you're going to need this. And I don't know if we've got panes. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 glass panes. Cool. So if I pop these in here, what do I need to make the solar panel? The basic one. Can I make one of you? Okay. So this is this guy. It's 60 a tick. Let's pop him upstairs. Of course, it's becoming nighttime. Okay. You can hold 80,000. This can hold 425. Okay. It's nighttime. Let's sleep, and we'll see what we can generate there. You can see I ate something while I was mining. It gave me another achievement. So what do? You are generating at 80 a tick. Oh, yeah. It says 320 forge energy a tick. That's its max extract. It should be generating at 60. Which is still better than these guys, right? But yeah, not a bad little power gen. As I said before, I'm going to set up some recipes here to make sure we can make our different levels of lots of stuff coming in at the moment. What's going on there? That we can make our different levels of reactor, etc. I was just looking through reactors, and I was actually considering, the reason I was setting up the mob farm stuff was I'm actually looking at maybe doing a thermo generator or two, because I'm pretty sure these guys just passively generate power. So this guy here can generate at 200 FE a tick. I mean, like, once we can get to that, this one's 100 for no, it's like a solar panel. This one will just need, I don't know, lava around it. I don't know if it consumes it. I need to look more into that. But, heat sources here. Just put some magma blocks around it and it's 800. Put some lava and it's 1,000. Like, I mean, we could get this thing to generate power quite nicely. I don't know if it requires the two, like hot and cold, whether it's a power differential one or if it's just one. So I need to make thermoplate, which needs blaze power. So I'm going to get a blaze spawner, I think. Similar setup to what I had before. I am going to adjust that room because otherwise it's going to annoy me. I'll knock a lane off it, so to speak. Yeah, it's fine. We'll work something out. All right, I think I'm almost at the wrapping up point. Do I have any things to open? I would have thought I would have clicked a couple of these in here. I didn't make the starter cable, I just made the basic. Did that actually trigger? No, I need to make a starter cable. Can I make a starter cable? I mean, it's not ideal, but yeah, we got both of them. And I can convert the starter into basic. If I do this, I can do that. Cool. Just using this instead. Right, so let's look back in here. Get some bits and pieces. Another one. I needed a starter solar panel before I make a basic, so let's just make one of them. Just put it in my inventory. Let's put that back in there and make another basic one. There we go. Loot. I've only got the 6 loot. Cool. And we got another solar panel. You can probably be moved. Nice. Okay. Pop down the basic. And here we'll generate. Look at this, it's full. Very nice. And then all I need to do is obviously, if I want to make the hardened manually, I can. You know, I can set this guy up making some of this. That one's going to take a lot longer because it's only got the one thing, but you know, straight in making some hardened and using up some of the power up here, I imagine. No dent, still generating, pretty full. I think there's upgrades for these guys too, isn't there? Upgrade for Solar Flux Reborn. Let's do @solar. We can do increases the you got upgrades here, so transfer rate, capacity. Okay. Distributes energy to connected machines in a 5-block range. Dispersive to me, so to speak. Wirelessly transmit energy to a specified block in the 16 range. That's cool. And then accumulates energy to heat vanilla furnaces. Interesting. Okay, so lots of things. I know we do need to get up into the high level ones. It's 32,000, but we got the fiery ones here. Yep, we'll work on both of these. I think both of these solar panels are going to show some promise. Again, I'd like to try and do things slightly different. So far, most of my stuff is passive. Lots of solar panels, wind, even this wind, and then water. Again, this isn't like amazing power, and then we've just got the burning coal here and burning coal here. So maybe we can work around something better, or maybe we can run this one off the lava. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.